don't know if we're going to actually see that. It looks like they spent some time picking these characters, so these could be the characters that they go with. Boomie obviously playing Bodvar, Remmy playing Hattori, no surprises there. noeL on the Asuri, and BloodDiamond on the hammer.
BloodDiamond able to sneak out that hammer from underneath Boomie and Remmy. Remmy's just stood in the middle, and I can completely understand why. He was trying to stop Remmy, or trying to stop noeL from coming over and going for like a quick 2v1. But surprised to see Boomie not able to pick up that first weapon. He is able to get that first edge guard, though, that stock off of noeL on the right side. It was risky. Remmy bumped his head, and noeL immediately went over, wanted to punish Remmy as he had burned an option, just hitting his head on the bottom of the stage. But ends up the turnaround as Boomie comes over to get noeL's first stock.
And that's where, like, the beginning of stocks, even if you get like 1 or 2 hits on the edge, because it doesn't have a lot of variable force on it at that moment, that might not be the end. Boomie's able to turn it around immediately. That's what you really have to worry about.
Really well played from Remmy. The side stick from noeL would have sent Boomie flying, and Remmy immediately interrupts with a very low variable force move. That downlight doesn't have. It's not really a kill option. What, 300 damage to get a kill with just the downlight?
It might be more than that.
Well, I mean, unarmed downlight kills at 300.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because people go into training mode and decide to mess around.
Oh,
with
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So unarmed downlight will kill at 300. So likely something similar in damage values, but still very low variable force. Really solid play from Remmy. But BloodDiamond, I want to commend this Bodvar. He has not lost a stock. Generally speaking, you've called him out every single time. Losing a stock first, he's looking so good right now in the grand finals. Hasn't lost a stock yet. I jinxed him. My bad. But
and that's where when we talk about like noeL kind of being the shining star of BloodDiamond and noeL, BloodDiamond's in the back just he's not making these gigantic Hail Mary plays, but he's just consistently playing well. He's consistently putting out the damage, consistently limiting the damage that he takes, and he's doing his job when you don't realize he's doing his job.
BloodDiamond not able to get in position. noeL was getting into wall slip, the exclamation. Ooh, a little early from Boomie, but the black hole was there. I'm surprised he decided to go for that neutral sig. noeL wasn't quite there on the respawn, so they could have gotten a little bit more damage just for that neutral light. Again, BloodDiamond wasn't even in kill percentage, but very interesting attempt from Boomie. Generally, you'll see the side stick thrown out. Obviously, that was an edge situation, so BloodDiamond could have gone down, so he went for that neutral stick to pick up. But generally, you'll see the side stick out of that black hole as it does just go along that horizontal.
BloodDiamond and noeL, like we already mentioned it earlier, that BloodDiamond is just staying alive, and that's why they have 3 stocks compared to Boomie and Remmy's 2. Remmy in the red, BloodDiamond in the red, noeL in the red. BloodDiamond still managing to stay alive.
Oh, the drop! Boomie not able to pick up that recovery. BloodDiamond's going to go down, but he's just joining everybody in the final stock game. noeL's got to be careful. You're seeing a lot of fadeaway stairs. Can't commit to this edge guard. That's right. He's going to disengage instead. Stay on stage. Maybe trying to punish Remmy with a 2v1. Goes for the downlight recovery. I like the attempt, though. He tried to get it in a position where BloodDiamond would fall out. They want to get just that bare edge. The side sig hits. Remmy's out. It's left to Boomie. noeL going deep.
Boomie's still going to go in.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to still stay there, try to outplay BloodDiamond on the edge. BloodDiamond's going to clinch it with the side air.
And that was a bait from noeL, really. That ground pound was a bait. He had trust in BloodDiamond, and at this point, I would too. BloodDiamond's been looking so good these past few games. Boomie knows that he went a little cheeky, overcommitted, but really well played from BloodDiamond and noeL.
We could actually see more than we're used to expecting from BloodDiamond in singles tomorrow, just based on the way he's playing today. I'll just read out his placings in the past 1v1 tournaments of the year, like Brawl League Open Cup back in like maybe March. It was early in the competitive season. He placed 9th. Then in Stream Me Legends Series, 17th, and then long break, Summer Championships, 17th. That's basically his only placings this year.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been really showing in the competitive scene. He's still a competitor, of course. He's one of those players that you and I love to sing about how he's grown so much, right? Like going all the way back before they were Flashpoint, before anything, back when they were Kingdom, and then they were like fringe players. Both noeL and BloodDiamond were fringe players. They grew together. I'm so excited to see them back together, as they've just been together for so long, been across multiple esports teams, and just helped push each other to the point where they're here in grand finals against Boomie and Remmy, two of the major players on NA.
And they've already won game one.
Right. In grand finals. Granted, this is game one of the first set.
Yep.
If they win this set, they have to go to another game two. But again, you're seeing the follow-ups. noeL juggling Remmy up. BloodDiamond's going to go for that recovery to send him down towards noeL, where at bare minimum, he'll have that down air follow-up. BloodDiamond with the juggle is almost taking down Remmy. The side sig. Oh my goodness, BloodDiamond and noeL are playing so well.
They're playing well. 1v1s. You've seen BloodDiamond put up his skills 1v1.
Boomie's
dead, and they're still going in. They're looking to end this stock from Remmy. Is Remmy going to be able to get back up? He is this time. noeL's taking some serious damage, but he's still one stock up. And look how little damage BloodDiamond is taking. He's not even orange yet. There's noeL's stock, but BloodDiamond's not even orange yet.
This is what BloodDiamond needs to do. Play safe, do the follow-ups off of noeL, but also pop off when you need to, and that's what he's been doing. He's looking absolutely lights out. He might be the carry of the team right now, as noeL does get the gravity cancel neutral signature. He is able to make it back up.
Oh, is that Boomie stock? That is.
He got the touch. There's the dare.
There's no dodge.
He is out. Boomie and Remmy on their final stocks. BloodDiamond not even losing one yet as I try to jinx him. There we go.
And there's the downlight recovery, or sorry, downlight neutral sig gravity cancel that we should have seen from Starlight earlier when he went for the downlight into the ground pound unarmed. Strange option, finally found the kill option this time. Good work for Boomie, but is that too little too late?
Well, noeL is reasonably damaged. They might go for that quick stop.
Did BloodDiamond just go for a gravity cancel downlight into a fast fall neutral signature on Hammer? Who does that?
The neutral sig was a follow-up off of noeL. noeL set that up. Oh, weird interrupt there as BloodDiamond did pick up that neutral light. The black hole's coming out. That's what they need.
Oh,
wasn't able to interrupt in time. It was very close.
I thought he was going to stop the momentum with that weapon toss. Not just interrupt the black hole, but I thought they were going to get the side signature, and then that weapon toss was going to stop the momentum. That would have been sick.
But that's what basically Boomie and Remmy have to rely on now. They have to get BloodDiamond off the stage and go for that quick black hole. And again, I'm saying BloodDiamond has to be the one to get sent off stage because he's like 5% more damage than noeL. Oh, the turnaround. Remy's off. noeL, he's looking for that side air. You saw him kind of dancing back and forth, but that's going to be Remy's stock. Boomie's in trouble. Nair attempt just to give him some coverage.
And again, they are playing conservatively when Boomie is on the edge. 100% the smartest thing to do right now. They had Boomie so deep in the red, all they had to do was win in the neutral game, which isn't hard when you are 2v1, when you are that good at the game, and when you're only in yellow.
They had really nothing to lose sitting on the center stage. That's what they needed to do, and they did it well. Solid games from BloodDiamond and noeL. They are looking to 3-0 Boomie and Remmy in the grand finals after 3-0ing Starlight and Astronaut, the first seed circuit point 2v2 team.
The thing, though, is when you look at that, even if they get the 3-0, it just, I have flashbacks to when LDZ and Starlight would meet in grand finals of singles, and Starlight would win the first set. He would sometimes 3-1, sometimes 3-0, and then all of a sudden that switch got flipped, and LDZ would turn it around and 3-0 in a heartbeat, acting like that first set didn't even happen. That's what I would be worried about if I was BloodDiamond and noeL. Even if they 3-0 right here, I would feel good about that, realize that you're playing really well right now, but I would be so scared. But Boomie's actually made a switch, so maybe Boomie's scared as well. He's switching to a very, very tanky character here.
He wants that survivability. I know you were saying he's not a big fan of blasters, but he is a fan of this Barraza. He's got the axe play. I was talking about how strong axe can be in the 2v2 scene with that edge play, with that space control. But now he's back to the blasters for that quick DPS. No strong black holes from Remmy and Boomie, but they'll still have lots of strong follow-ups between each other.
Also, they obviously have the axe dare potential on the side. Like, that is so scary with jumps being a little bit lower, gravity being a little bit more, like 2 axe dares on the side. That is a very, very hard pill to swallow.
We saw iThrow in Brawl League Masters actually do a lot of work with the axe dare, completely just taking stocks off of people at white health. Although high force from that recovery does take down BloodDiamond, and we are seeing a stronger showing from Remmy and Boomie after the swap, as they are not going to lose their stocks before BloodDiamond this time.
Also, you have all of the defense that Barraza has to work with. 8 defense. I didn't notice if he was on a stance or not, but you have so much defense. You have the high DPS from guns. He is going to find the double knockout. BloodDiamond finding that double KO, relatively evening up this game. noeL's taking a little bit more damage, but it's not a huge number one way or the other.
Boomie dodging through both of the red team members, just trying to get that positioning. Again, full disengage from Boomie. He just wants to use max range space control against the red team and just let Remmy kind of run around the map. He's got this Hattori. It's a very fast character. Sometimes you'll see Hattori's play just the pure follow-up game, just utilizing that movement speed, or sometimes you'll see them go for that point position. Now you're seeing Remmy go for that point position.
Downlight side air coming out from Remmy. Boomie was actually there waiting for the follow-up.
He tried to follow up with a Sair.
He didn't time the side air quite perfectly enough, but it was still a great option. That shows the presence of mind that he's ready to follow up off.
Boomie and Remmy hitting so many dares, and noeL still able to get back up. He took so much damage from the dare pressure from both Remmy and Boomie, but he survives, and Remmy's the one who falls to his death as BloodDiamond's able to pick the stock off.
Now, do they focus on noeL in this moment because he's orange, or do they look at BloodDiamond because he is red? Do they look to take the stock lead, or do they look to go for the 2v1 like you said?
I think, generally speaking, the 2v1 is the stronger position. You want that 2v1, even if you don't have the black hole potential, just you can utilize the fact that you've got that extra person to punish them trying to punish you, but it is going to be Boomie who loses the stock, goes to his final stock. The Neutralite wouldn't have killed, but still, Remmy interrupting that Neutralite. It would have shoved noeL off, and they could have gone for some sort of quick combo onto BloodDiamond. noeL
turns this around on Remmy. There's the dodge and the recovery. Gets the recovery onto BloodDiamond. Takes out that stock, but Boomie fell in the process.
noeL! He's
no! noeL falls in the process too. They had the 2v1 situation.
1v1 between Remmy and BloodDiamond. We've said it in the winners finals. Remmy's the stronger 1v1er, but look at his health in the top right. He is so damaged. BloodDiamond has a very real possibility of winning this, and he's been playing so well in these last 5 games.
I don't think a D-Light Sair will kill right now. A D-Light recovery might, and if he gets a D-Light dare with the dare hitting off the edge in the sweet spot, that will absolutely kill. I don't think the Nairs are going to kill. He needs to find that recovery.
A good Sig could kill. A well-positioned Sig could. Remmy still needs to do more damage. You are seeing Remmy playing this grounded game as it's going to be the downlight setups that he really needs. He'll go for the airs, but the side airs aren't going to add up fast enough. He needs this grounded game to try to catch BloodDiamond with a combo. Disarmed. Hammer. Sidelight does not have the variable force it used to. I think BloodDiamond's a little bit upset about that as he's hit Remmy with 2 sidelights. Remmy does get back up over to the sword. That's going to be it. BloodDiamond is going to secure game 3. That's the reset. And we're going to the grand finals.
Look at BloodDiamond, dude. He's happy, man. I would be too. Like, you just 1v1 for real. You just really 1v1 the Summer champ, the Brawl League Masters champ, straight up, like an even stock.
Dude, BloodDiamond's looking so good right now.
Yep. It wasn't even like Remmy was red and BloodDiamond just went up and went, oh, D-Light Sair, cool, man, I won that. Like, no, that was a real 1v1. BloodDiamond's been playing so well today. He's really just showing everything that he has as a player.
The roll and pick from Boomie. Boomie's trying everything he can to survive. Try to get down to the wire, get that 2v1. As I guess he's just been falling a little bit faster than Remmy and not too happy about it. But this is do or die here, as they have only 3 more games before they go home with 2nd place in 2s.
Now, the 2 biggest things that I think of when I think of Roland is obviously the 8 defense, how just completely unkillable Roland can be, and then how ridiculously unpunishable he can be with his signatures, like sword down signature into neutral light.
That's the edge guard.
It's
the
like
Roland edge
so
guard.
good, dude. It's so crazy. I can body Magma Bob when he's playing his try-hard characters when I just abuse Roland low recoveries.
Oh, nice pickup of that Nair at the top. We did see BloodDiamond committing very hard for that air gimp, but Boomie got around and picked up that Nair. But yeah, he can get away with a lot with the sword specifically. You generally don't see too much lance play come out from Roland's. If you do, side sig and down sig tend to be the options, but generally you'll see the immediate swap over to the sword. Great pickup, down like ground pound from Boomie. Boomie's he's doing what he needs to do.
And I love what Boomie did there. noeL went with his recovery into the wall, so obviously you'd have the great priority of that. Oh, BloodDiamond actually. Haven't seen that in a while.
Gravity cancel downlight into the chase dodge recovery, picks up the Nair for the kill, as the old Russian Mafia with that nerf to Dare Force does not kill anymore.
So we really haven't seen that in a long time. But going back to what I was talking about earlier, is Boomie did the gravity cancel downlight so he could come from the side. That's how he was able to beat out the priority of the vertical hitbox that Sword Recovery has. If he would have gone for a dare, he probably would have gotten hit out of it. If he went for a ground pound, probably wouldn't have had hitbox priority.
Right. The dare, it might have been able to position properly, but just wouldn't quite have had the force. Well, yeah, because he was unarmed.
He would have had to time it probably more precisely than he did with the gravity cancel downlight.
It would have been a dangerous spot, but we are seeing BloodDiamond going down. Boomie trying to edge guard noeL, but he's doing a lot to take down Remy's stock. Remmy is able to eventually make it back to the wall. There's that sword recovery from Boomie, kind of helping him out. That kill from BloodDiamond, taking down Remmy. Boomie in this 1v2 right now as Remy's not able to pick up a weapon yet on the respawn.
And stocks are basically even. Health is basically even. noeL is a little bit more damage, but only just.
A little bit more conservative play coming out from BloodDiamond as he is on that final stock, trying not to overcommit into any sort of 1v1 against Remmy.
And we actually have the one stock gentlemen 1v1ing each other, BloodDiamond and Remmy, both doing a great job of not taking too much damage.
It was a really solid attempt from BloodDiamond, though, to go for that reset off of the soft platform. That downlight there wanted that recovery pickup, but Remmy was able to dodge in time and avoid that. He actually tried to turn it around at the same time with a gravity cancel move. Oh! noeL went for the down sig, but got interrupted, got beat out. Boomie picks up the Sair for the kill, and the stock lead is for Boomie and Remmy.
They have a chance to take out BloodDiamond stock. They don't end up getting it. It's going to be, again, evened up stocks and health.
No black hole available for Boomie, or for BloodDiamond and noeL. We saw Remmy stacked side sig. He's been hitting so many of those, especially gravity canceled. Remy's really been hitting those in his matchups when he's playing Hattori, and that's going to be killer. Even if they don't get the stock, so much damage has been done. Weapon tosses come out, that'll do it.
That's game one of this bracket reset going the way of Boomie and Remmy. That's what I was talking about, man.
He swapped back to the Roland for the sword as well. Yep. In 2v2s, like you've talked about, not as much issue if you have kind of a dead weapon. Boomie really didn't use that lance. He got a Sair kill, and that was about it. He threw out a couple nairs for space control, but really it's been Boomie on that sword. He's got that black hole. He's got a strong sword in general, but really it helps him that he's got that black hole and he's got that defense.
And then if you look back to when he was playing Bodvar as well, we also didn't see the secondary weapon very much of that hammer. It was still almost 100% primarily sword, so it is the sword pick, so he has the defense.
Back to Bodvar?
Okay, interesting. He had, with Roland, he had the defense of the Barraza pick, but then the sword of the Bodvar pick, which he was really, really sticking with. Maybe he's just, I mean, we've talked about it in the past.
Warm up with the sword.
Boomie has one of the biggest rotating cast of characters out of anyone that plays Brawlhalla. So maybe he's just, maybe he feels more confident in his survivability this game. Maybe he's just going to play differently. Maybe he's going to focus on that edge game. I'm not sure. Maybe he wants the hammer.
It's one of those things that we've seen occasionally where a player will win game one with like a Roland or whatever, right? And then game two they'll swap over to something with one similar weapon and just try to see what works out. And then if that doesn't work, they'll go back to the first character. Just kind of make sure that they're warm on the weapon.
Is that Remmy stock?
Yeah, that'll do it. Boomie tried to help out. You saw him duck down, try to pick up that recovery underneath, but Remmy ends up getting edge guarded by noeL.
And look at how much damage Boomie has taken in the process. That originally started as an edge guard onto Boomie. It was the Qatar down air into the side air that put Boomie off the screen. Then Remmy came over to give him a break, and immediate change in target from noeL. The ground pound to take away Remy's stock, and Boomie's looking at losing his first stock as well.
He's very damaged, playing safe. Oh! Big risk, Remmy not able to cover him. If he wanted to, if that was the call, he should have gone for the attack onto noeL, as noeL had just burned his spot dodge, but he wasn't able to interrupt, and noeL able to get that side heavy for free on
That was great spacing and timing on that. He knew exactly when it came out in the moment. Once he saw that there, he wasn't going to go for a downlight into a side air, risked it, that wouldn't kill. He was going for the crank back side heavy. Perfect.
Boomie had BloodDiamond at the top. I like the attempt from Remmy to go for that dodge, or go for that recovery underneath, but BloodDiamond still had his dodge, able to avoid it. But that's what they need to do. They need to be able to follow up off of each other. We saw the juggles come out. There's the recovery kill onto noeL. They need to hit those black holes, get those follow-ups. Underneath.
They're trading recoveries back and forth.
But there it is, Remmy able to punish BloodDiamond. BloodDiamond burned his dodge. Oh, the neutral stick from noeL.
That was
turnaround
sick!
That's it!
That
Remmy
was
goes
so
down!
sick, dude! Holy! Oh my! That was so
noeL.
cool! The down air into the nair into the turnaround, gravity cancel, neutral signature. That was so sick.
Well played from noeL to get that stock off of Boomie, but then BloodDiamond securing the Remmy stock, making sure that it was not just one, but two from the blue team.
That was awesome, man. And then great rotation from BloodDiamond. Like I don't want to forget about that after noeL started making that play. Like that was so cool, man.
We are seeing the stock lead in the red team's favor. Boomie getting that dare off of noeL, but disengages once the 1v2 as he knows that noeL can get that quick turnaround. We've seen him hit those neutral signatures onto his opponents. Black hole, the interrupt from BloodDiamond is not enough. Didn't quite get the timing as they got noeL with that recovery. BloodDiamond ends up getting a hammer recovery, trying to put some pressure out, but damage has been done. noeL almost in that kill percent along everyone else. Stock ahead of everyone though. Side air. Oh, Remmy dies.
Oh no, that's bad. That is really,
bad.
really bad. That's forcing Boomie into the 1v2 situation up against 3 stocks in noeL and BloodDiamond.
Good turnaround.
Oh, just immediately.
Patience.
noeL was there immediately with that ground pound.
Waited for the opportunity. No big risk there. And look at see that side. He's like, yeah, you know, it's just another day. But we're at 1 apiece between the two of them.
BloodDiamond smiling gives me life, dude.
Dude, he is having a good time. He is feeling how well he's playing. He's showing it, man.
Not a lot of interaction between Boomie and Remmy right now. It's tied 1-1. Of course, this is a best of 5 in the grand finals. noeL and BloodDiamond already won the bracket reset.
Oh, tried to get that nair pickup as BloodDiamond was dodging away from Remmy. Boomie just trying to punish BloodDiamond dodging away from the other opponent.
Now, Boomie's still sticking with this gold bar.
Yeah, didn't swap back to the Roland. I mean, his hammer's looking a lot stronger. We haven't really seen too much light from that hammer. Generally, it's been the sword pick from Boomie. Maybe this is why he's sticking with his bow bar. It just needs a little bit more time on this hammer.
He hasn't really been trying to force the edge guard game too much with that hammer either. Obviously, he has hammer recovery as an insane kill option. Ground pound, if you miss the ground pound, go for the hammer recovery. If you hit the ground pound, you hit a hammer ground pound. That's going to hurt.
Well, but he has swapped back to this sword. Utilizing that hammer throw really to try to put some pressure out, but instead it's going to be sword play. Punishes with a dare, not able to follow up with that recovery for the kill option. Oh, good chase dodge neutralite from BloodDiamond. It's a really popular play from hammer players to go for side light into a chase dodge neutralite, punish any sort of spot dodge from the opponent.
Boomie and Remmy managing to hold on to their first stocks until I say that. noeL has been so good at hitting multiple targets. We saw it
in the Starlight Astro.
Yep.
Punishing with the, it was another downlight into a recovery at the top of the map as Starlight was picking up that bow recovery. This time you see him pick up the downlight ground pound on the Boomie Remmy. Remmy coming over, not sure what he was looking for. Apparently noeL found it for him.
I really want to commend noeL on how he's playing today as well. Like we've talked a lot about BloodDiamond, but I really want to commend noeL the way he's playing today. He's playing very clean and very tight.
But he's getting those big plays.
He's getting these huge opportunities in the moment that just seem to come out of nowhere. His improvisation and just recognizing what he could do in the moment has been so strong today, and I really want to commend him on that.
And you're seeing BloodDiamond, he's been caught by one too many black holes in the 2v1. noeL was respawning, and so BloodDiamond played very far away from Boomie and Remmy. Complete disengagement over to the other side of the map because he does not want to get caught by any sort of 1v2. Remmy with the target swaps. He is hitting BloodDiamond and noeL, getting that ground pound onto noeL. Not enough to take the stock off, but really well played from Remmy with those quick target swaps between the two. noeL gets the dare. The hammer toss.
Remmy has to take a stock. Okay. They're able to trade out the stocks, and not only is it just a trade, it's a win. Remmy ends up getting both of those stocks. noeL ends up being knocked out. So it is BloodDiamond in the 1v2 situation. Look at
rough
all those
spot.
stocks that Remmy and Boomie have. That's 3 stocks, and they've barely taken any damage whatsoever. This just has to be scary.
That'll do it. Even if they didn't get this black hole, that is a
same thing from last time.
Deadly spot.
Same thing from last time.
Going for the black hole, just trying to finish it quickly. That is going to be game 3, going the way of Boomie and Remmy. The Bodvar is still working out.
Who got the last kill?
I believe it was Boomie.
It was Boomie got it?
Up off the side sig.
Okay.
So Remmy hits the side sig. Boomie just jumped up, hit a side air over on the right side of the map, finished off the stock.
Okay, well, whoever got the last kill, if it was Boomie, he did 700 damage. Meanwhile, the other one did 301 damage.
Don't say like, oh, 301.
301 damage compared to 700. So that's a big deficit there, but apparently this Bodvar is working. Boomie needed 1 game to warm it up, and now he's got it.
He has the Bodvar's sword, he's got the Bodvar hammer, and he's got the Bodvar plays. Not too much from the Sig kit. Boomie's been throwing out those neutral Sigs a little bit too much, but he's definitely reined it in as far as Sigs go.
That's a little bit rare. I mean, Bodvar
you
players
usually see side Sig, occasionally down Sig max range. We saw a slide charge down Sig recently in pools, I want to say, where someone did just this really deep slide charge down Sig, and again, Boomie going for a neutral Sig this time with the sword. But yeah, it's rare to see the bear come out. Nice ground pound from Remmy. Good follow-up with that side heavy off the neutral light from Boomie. He gets back up. BloodDiamond running out of jumps. Ground pound will finish it off. And Boomie and Remmy looking so strong.
Oh, Remmy dropping that dare. And that's all right. They're sitting pretty right now. 2 stocks ahead of BloodDiamond and noeL. Boomie is just now barely getting into the orange. Remmy himself just now getting orange as well. So doing such a great job limiting the amount of damage that they're taking. They're putting out so much damage as well. The gravity cancel side signature from Remmy, you're seeing that a lot from so many Hattori players.
People are realizing that it hits stacked, has quite a bit of force, and it's a good option.
It gives you breathing room as well. It gives you so much breathing room. noeL's on his last stock. He gets the gravity cancel downlight into the recovery, taking out Remmy and Boomie's first stock.
Okay.
Or sorry, BloodDiamond ended up taking Boomie's first stock.
If they didn't get those stocks off of Remmy and Boomie, that was a very dangerous spot. There is a potential here. I want to say it's very small, as noeL is, again, he's on his final stock, but if BloodDiamond can really turn on, get the damage out, and just let noeL finish a couple stocks and be kind of bait for Boomie and Remmy, then there's a possibility, but BloodDiamond falling to his death might be the nail in the coffin.
Boomie and Remmy right now are looking at some very, very real potential at taking this tournament after the bracket reset. BloodDiamond and noeL really can't afford any crazy plays at this moment. There is the double signature hitting both players.
Finish. Oh, the nair from Boomie. That's such a common option for sword players, is to get that wall touch while nairing, as it gives that coverage. I'm surprised noeL didn't expect it and then punish the recovery frames of it.
Remmy is on his last stock as well. noeL and BloodDiamond starting to take that damage. Side signature getting punished by noeL with the side light. Side lighting Remmy as well. Keep in mind, Boomie and Remmy are 2-1 right now. Boomie disarming himself. The ground pound from BloodDiamond is going to even up the stocks all over the board.
It's close.
2 of the players on red team are red. The downlight side air, noeL comes to punish it. Downlight side air from noeL. He ends up hitting BloodDiamond.
That is deadly. noeL able to get back up. BloodDiamond
is that going to be it?
Death. Weapon tosses noeL with the turnaround. Boomie still can touch. No, he can't. The dare does it. It's going to be a 1v1, but Remmy has won this 1v1 so many times recently and with Hattori.
And think about it. If he hits the gravity cancel side signature, that's going to be noeL's stock.
I mean, he's got a lot of kill options here. The dare not going to be quite it. Couldn't get the spot for the follow-up recovery, but noeL knows that Remy's one touch away.
Recovery, that is it. Boomie and Remmy have taken it in the bracket reset. 3-1 against noeL and BloodDiamond. Whoo!
They were some very good sets, very good games. Absolutely amazing plays from Boomie and Remmy. It was looking dangerous there in that first set of grand finals when noeL and BloodDiamond got the 3-0. But like you were talking about during that set, Boomie and Remmy, they got that switch that just flicks on, and they're like, all right, time to win this.
When we saw noeL go onto the edge there towards the end, I was really thinking that noeL could clinch it right there. I'm really glad Remmy didn't go over there, because all it would take is like one mistake, and noeL could have taken that.
I mean, after he got that stock off of Boomie, it was a 1v1. If Remmy was overcommitting to that edge guard, that could have been deadly. That's one of those things that specifically BloodDiamond and noeL avoided, is in those edge guards in the 2v1. They're like, all right, we're just not doing this. We're going on stage for the 2v1. But really well played from noeL and BloodDiamond as well. They were looking very strong.
Now, Remmy coming in, playing conservatively at the end. His kill potential, by playing just and forcing the neutral game, his kill potential was just off the wall. Even if he got hit, gravity cancel neutral light out of hit stun. Or sorry, down light.
Been a kill. Okay,
gravity cancel down light out of hit stun into the recovery. We see people doing that all the time now. iThrow was kind of one of the first people to start doing that on Sword like all the time. Of course, you had the gravity cancel side signature on Sword that we saw Remmy do.
He hit 3, I want to say.
It was a lot.
But
it was definitely a lot.
Of stacked
of course, just on the ground. Downlight into recovery, downlight into side air if it's on the edge, downlight into down air. A Nair might have even killed at that point. Just a raw recovery. Air. Just so many things could have killed noeL at that point. Remmy ended up finding it. They end up taking the tournament. I don't really know how the sign-off process
Well, yeah, I
goes.
mean, I'm not sure if we get to talk about other stuff. I don't know if Foda's been back and forth. Okay. There may or may not be a closing ceremony that they'll probably turn over to, but if nothing like that happens, at the very least, I've been DukeXFam. This has been Sparky878 as he tries to tweet out the W or something.
I'm pulling up the Smash GG stream schedule so that we can point out if you were looking for more Brawlhalla business, where you can find it. It will all be on this channel, so I'm glad you made it here. We have stuff tomorrow. I'm pulling
will be ones.
Up the exact times. We have pools, I believe, are at 10. I'm pulling it up right now. If you give me just one moment.
All right. Again, come back tomorrow if you want more Brawlhalla action. 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
the start of it.
Until 2 p.m. is Brawlhalla singles pools. Then there is a break for ROA singles pools. And then back at 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. is the Brawlhalla singles top 12. That's going to be hot, so you better be here for it. It's going to be in this exact same place. It's going to be great. I hope to see each and every one of you and some more people back for all of the singles business we have tomorrow.
Yeah, and if you're in the Boston area, you can come on down and watch it live here at the World Trade Center.
Come on.
It's a good time. It's a fun time. Definitely an awesome time.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm sorry, what did he say?
We're closing out.
We're closing out? All right, we're closing out. Thank y'all for coming by. Thank you for letting us into your homes. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. We hope to see you again. My name's Sparky878. Follow me on Twitter down below.
I'm DukeXFam, also at DukeXFam.
See y'all later, everybody.